For the sake of the footage, folks, we'll have the bios up and then we'll hide the player bios. There you go. All right.
So yeah, Benji versus Joseph, and yeah, Texas versus California.
All right, we've got 2 ready players, Chris Tang, so you know what time it is.
Time to count it down. The end of this bracket. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Tetris. So yeah, Benji coming from the losers bracket, now facing Joseph, one of our final bosses, number 3 seed, with a super strong showing, super strong qualification scores. Just Joseph not skipping a beat at all in his Tetris career. Benji playing up high. Boom, Tetris for Benji. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Boom, Tetris for Benji. Nice stack going. Both players are just clean, scoring. What you need to do.
The characteristic hair flip from Joseph, so you'll love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be Joseph without it. There's a Tetris for him, 114. 116 for Benji.
Yep, both just maximizing that pace. Joseph's at 95. Benji giving a hair flip of his own.
Yeah, unnecessary hair flip from Benji. You'll love to see it.
Nice spin from Joseph there. Into a Tetris. Tetris is all around. I mean, we're neck and neck. Wow. Super competitive here. Just they're hitting the Tetrises at the same time. They're just maximizing the pace.
Yep, for those kind of tuning in and kind of trying to understand how it goes, double elimination. So Benji has lost a match. Joseph has not lost a match in this competition. Benji to win this would have to beat Joseph in 2 consecutive best-of-5 matches to continue on. It may seem brutal, but Joseph has yet to lose, and you have to lose twice to be knocked out of the tournaments. All right, Joseph glitching into the matrix again. There we go.
Yeah, this crazy pace is pretty much continuing. Just a matter of when Benji gets a long bar to even up that score, and he does. But yeah, we're at the point where you're playing 18 especially, just getting every single Tetris you can. As soon as you're built up, just hammering them down and only taking just the minimal burns. That's where we're at. You have games where, you know, players will just do anything they can to not waste lines.
All right, so we are halfway to transition. Both players with plus 300. Level 19 transition happens at 130 lines, so if you multiply their scores by 2, you'll get a sense of what pace they are on.
Yep. And yeah, we're headed towards at least a 600k transition if they keep this up. Yeah, but I mean, Benji just really buttoned down now. No major digs or anything, and this is what you need to do to go against the 2-time world champion, Joseph. Joseph looking like he's having a lot of fun here. Love to see it.
Yeah, a lot of these players will play with folks in their ear, you know, in Discord chat and voice chat.
Mm-hmm.
Keep them kind of loose, keep them engaged. You know, there's something to be said for not concentrating too much and being too conscious of what you're doing, because in a way you want to play with your subconscious, right? So if you become too aware of what you're doing, it can kind of, I don't know, it kind of mess with you a little bit. You overthink things.
So Joseph has to do a little bit of a burn there and does take a triple. So Benji, just from that triple that Joseph did, Benji's down the lead by a Tetris.
Yeah, that's how thin the edges are here, and the differences in the skill. It's almost zero when you get to this point. Especially a player like Benji, who's had to fight his way through a longer bracket than Joseph.
Yeah, it was almost an unnecessary triple. I think Joseph could have held out for a Tetris there, but played it a little safer than you're used to seeing. So we'll see if that actually plays a factor. Transition happening about 30 lines. 20 lines now. But yeah, Benji just on some really, really good pace. I don't think we've seen... I mean, he was playing some good games earlier, but this one is on a whole other level. Boom, Tetris for Benji. 543, 566 at 120 lines. So yeah, we're going to see probably a 600,000 transition if he keeps this up.
Yeah, if being the operative word, the game dumping a bunch of S's and Z's on him. He's going to get the Tetris down below, but we'll see what he's able to do. Probably better off just
burning it to get a better board state for transition.
Yeah, that will let Joseph back in a bit. So 593 for Benji. Benji, not bad. I'll take it.
And yeah, his board is fine. Boom, Tetris for Benji. And boom, Tetris for Joseph.
Yep.
So yeah, they're...
Yeah, it was a 584 transition for Joseph. So actually, Benji had the better transition than Joseph did.
Wow. But yeah, it was just from having such a great pace up to that point. But yeah, both of them are having a great game right now. This is going to come down to the wire, especially if Benji can pull off the kind of crazy, resourceful, dirty Tetrises and digs and solves that we saw earlier. Okay, Benji now getting a triple.
Yeah, just trying to keep his board flat, keep everything, so his left isn't, too inaccessible.
We are neck and neck, big time. Benji just needing the long bar now, but having to take a couple of a double and a triple there. Okay, boom, Tetris for Benji.
Yeah, it's so important for Benji not to get mired in these digs, because as we've seen, Joseph's big strength is to just, in these middle levels, right? These transition 19 speed levels, Joseph does not get into a lot of trouble, and he does not have these protracted digs, so he's so consistent. So it's going to be really important for Benji to keep pace by doing the same thing.
Okay. Takes a split triple. He holds out for the long bar, gets the Tetris. Boom. But Joseph has not let up one bit. And it's ahead now by about 3 Tetrises. We're going to have another nail biter here for sure. Okay. Joseph opening up. Boom, Tetris with Joseph. They're going back and forth now.
Yeah, Benji had the
neck and
lead
neck.
Very briefly here. Joseph able to take it back.
Yeah, we're less than a Tetris difference now.
And one away, in essence, from a max out. Just a little bit of change to get for both.
Yep, Joseph is going to max out with the next Tetris. Oh, but he's going to have to do a couple of burns. Level 26, so there's a little bit of time. But Joseph's stack's starting to get jagged.
Yeah, both of them have maxed out. So, A04, so basically 1.04 for Benji. 1.03.
And we are still neck and neck.
Yeah, super close, separated by about a Tetris and change.
Yep.
Level 28. Players even in lines. Joseph back by, Tetris and change.
Benji's board state being better now, though.
Yeah, Joseph in trouble.
Jagged. And Benji pulling ahead, too. Oh, that's going to be unsurvivable.
Yep.
Benji takes the first round.
Yeah, Benji with the 1.1 when Joseph topped out, and going for the 1.2 just for lulls here.
Oh.
And he's not going to get it, but the 1.1 for Benji. Joseph almost with the 1.1 with the 1.07. And
Benji escalating, like not having the kinds of games he was having earlier with those digs.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. if you're gonna ever beat someone like Joseph, what Benji just did is what you've got to do.
Yeah, Benji, stayed with him the entire time, did not fall too far behind. At one point was about 3 Tetris's back, but Joseph did get involved in some digging, and Benji was able to stay consistent and take advantage.
Yeah. Actually, I'd say, there are a few sloppy moves from Joseph there that made his board just jagged and not as manageable.
Yeah, like level 26, where is kind of the trouble started. All right, we got ready from Joseph here, and Benji. It's a very ornate bed frame he's got there.
Yeah, that's does that look comfortable to like?
I don't know. I mean, that is very. I don't know. That's a little. Well, maybe we'll have to ask him about it. All right, Benji, up 1-0. Here's the countdown.
3, 2, 1. Tetris. Both starting off with a long bar, lays them flat.
Yeah, this is just one step in a long journey for Benji if he wants to take this from Joseph. Again, he's got to win 2 matches. That is 2 best of 5s. But
as shown, Benji's a survivor, so we'll see. Maybe he's actually more warmed up since he had matches, just recently. Joseph's kind of had to wait for a very long time to get back into it.
I mean, even so, max out in first game for Joseph. I mean, it's not as though he's...
it's not like it was a pushover game by any means.
Yeah.
But these players still pushed each other, and yet another nail biter for today.
Yeah, as we've seen from Joseph both in this year's qualifying performance and last year's, he can max out at will, right? So for him to get 1,000,000 points is, a come down. He's got to ratchet down his energy and aggression from what he would normally play as. So I think Joseph betting here that, he'll be able to max out pretty much every time and then just basically force Benji to do the same thing and do better.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, Joseph can play in post, so we have yet to see that, though. Because you have to have your opponent be able to push you to that limit to get you that far.
Yeah, no one's really tested that too much yet in Joseph's matches, so Benji could be the one to do it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this game, like the last, they're squeezing every bit of points they can out of every line clear. Benji getting up a little high, but he gets the long bar. 0-point differential for a moment there, which will continue if Joseph gets the Tetris. Where you had to do some burns. So Joseph opting to take it safe there. Benji up by 1 Tetris. But yeah, we're starting to see another close game forming.
Yeah, Benji seems focused. He seems locked in.
Mm-hmm. He knows what he's up against and is definitely performing in the way that you need to take on the challenge of Joseph. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Oh. Just such a clean stack. It was almost could have been a perfect clear if you got a long bar. Okay, boom, Tetris for Benji. They're going back and forth.
Yeah, this is some pace for Benji. 370, 371 lines.
Yeah, he's really turning it on for this match. We weren't seeing the consistent 600k in the earlier games, but this one, yeah, he's busting it out.
Yeah, this is not a lot of burns so far. 90% Tetris rate for Benji.
Yeah. Wow, it went up. It went to 91.
Yep.
Wow.
So 438 Benji, 399 Joseph. There's one for Joseph, 422.
Boom, Tetris for Benji. Gonna get 500k, like, in the 90s for his line clears. Had to do a couple of burns there, so probably the right thing to do. He's gonna have to, if he gets droughted here, you know, making sure it's survivable.
Yeah, so now it's neck and neck, super close. Benji with that slowdown, getting droughted, you know, kind of up high, has to take some burns. Gets a Tetris.
Came at the right time, gets 2 Tetrises back to back. Able to maintain that scoring pace. Okay, he had to cover as well.
Yeah, Tetris rate for Benji falling back down to earth a bit.
And now Joseph getting droughted, having to take a triple there. Joseph waiting for the long bar. Having to take another triple. Boom, Tetris for Benji. So yeah, Benji's going to jump back in the lead there. And yeah, Joseph, 41, 42-piece drought.
Oh,
Matt,
my Lord.
but he gets out of it. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Really needing that long bar. Boom, Tetris for Joseph.
Yeah, I mean, you can almost hear his thoughts. He's basically saying, bruh. I mean, that's what's going on, bruh.
Okay, so approaching transition. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Just give one more before level 19 hits. Here you go.
All right, 584.
584.
Yeah, 584 transition from Joseph. Benji looking to do him one better. He's already at 632 and could get another one. Doesn't want to hold out too long, but he's going to. 656 transition from Benji. That is a sick transition.
And right, most people don't get bigger transitions off Joseph, but here we are.
Yeah, happened 2 games in a row now.
Yeah.
So Benji,
Monster pace from Benji.
yeah, he's finding it at the right time.
708 already. Boom, Tetris for Benji. 83% Tetris rate. E-spin. Boom, Tetris for Benji. Benji just super solid this game. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Neck and neck.
Yeah, Benji kind of... Oh, misdrops for Benji.
If you get some flat burns in there, you can get out of this.
It just shows you... Oh, no, that long bar. Yeah, there's nothing he can do to get it over that left.
Yeah. Once that left is sealed off like that, can't tell. So there's a little bit of a chase down here.
Yep.
Just needs to hit that Tetris.
And
there it is. Wow. Super close game, but wow, what a pace from Benji. That shows what he's capable of, and what a match for Joseph. Joseph is not going to get this one for free. Not even close.
No, that's for
You
sure.
have to fight for it.
Yeah, Benji putting him through his paces and putting the pressure early on for Joseph basically to be perfect throughout 19.
I'm just not, nothing was going to prepare me to see this. Like such a thrilling battle.
There's Joseph's opinion of the green tea. Did you see him drink the green tea? He did not like that at all.
Oh.
It does taste kind of like, if you like beets, you know, the root vegetable beet. If you like beets, you might like this green tea.
All right, so round 3. They're 1-1. Best of 5 is now a...
Best of 3?
I think so, yep.
All right, look at that. I did it. Oh my God. All right, let's get ready to count this down.
Yep. All right. Yeah, Joseph doing his fingers. 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Tris. Joseph getting pumped up on the board. I mean, he's in winner's bracket, but still, you know, being down one game, being a final boss and being down one game is not something he's probably used to.
Yeah, no, I do feel like the pressure was on him a little bit more in that game. You know, obviously playing from a position of strength, you know, in the winner's bracket, having only to win one match. But still, I do feel like that was really, you know, Benji really had the pressure on Joseph for that one.
It was really, yeah, Benji performing.
Benji starting off with a few gaps here. Should be easy enough to burn down.
Yeah, a little bit of burning on Joseph's side too, so. They'll both be back to scoring here. Boom, Tetris for Benji. And both these guys have great stacking skills, great solves, and survival ability.
Mm-hmm. And they also have great little mini droughts here coming through a resolution with the Tetris.
Spin for Joseph. Okay. Yeah, this is just a showcase of solid Tetris. Like, people are going to be watching this match later on. It's just like a really good example to go by.
Mm-hmm. We are officially in our top 16, so both of these players will have finished in the top 16 in the tournament.
Boom, Tetris for Benji. Need to
up.
get that left side fill out.
Yeah, that left side a bit problematic for Benji, but getting the pieces. There it is, and
boom, Tetris for Benji.
There it is.
Mm-hmm. Lead now, up by 2 Tetrises.
Yeah, a bit of a grind this game for both players, just in terms of the droughts they've had to weather early on, but making the best of some bad situations. Joseph able to make a long bar dependency because the long bar was in the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joseph just getting a bunch of mini droughts. Oh, having to take a triple there, but then getting the Tetris right after.
Yeah, he had the option to not take a triple there, but I think he was happy to get his stack down a bit too, so he could have tucked that back in.
But yeah, I mean, if you see what was going on Benji's board, like, Benji is going so aggressive and so optimal, like, just making sure that he's not burning any more than he has to, and that's why he's up now by more than a Tetris at times. Although generally it's going back and forth just a little bit.
Yeah, Joseph's left side long bar dependent. Of course, he's going to use the first one to get the Tetris, and the next one to fill that in if it ever comes, and it does.
But yeah, Benji just a model of efficiency this game. Boom, Tetris for Benji. Another Tetris for Benji. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Benji not letting up one bit. Boom, Tetris for Benji. Good pace. Couple more Tetrises to 500k. There's one. And just Tetris for Benji, easy clap, 503 at 111 lines.
Yeah, we'll see who gets in the first kind of dig here. And that will be very consequential for this game. Joseph in a little mini drought.
Yeah, Joseph has material on the board to catch up and score, and he gets the deficit down to about 50,000 now.
Yeah, nice adjustment for Joseph to get Tetris ready in 2 pieces.
Yeah. Okay, so transition's gonna start coming. Next couple of Tetrises.
Yeah, Joseph trying to stay efficient here, right? Trying not to put material over that, but maybe forced to at some points.
It's playing high for impending transition.
Yeah, terrible SPs for Joseph right there.
Oh man. Okay, so now he Really needs that long bar. I don't know if he's gonna be able to clear off all that junk before transition. He finally gets to get right the time when he needed it.
Yeah.
Whew.
That's gonna. It was a 599 transition for Benji and like low 500s for Joseph. So good advantage here for Benji right now.
So yeah, Benji growing that lead. There's that almost 100,000. Even behind by lines at that.
All right, Benji open now.
Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Boom, Tetris for Benji. Here we go.
Yep, 50,000 point lead for Benji.
Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Yeah, Benji just maintaining that pace and that aggression and that efficiency. So good. Just actually playing even better than he was earlier in the day. Joseph needing a long bar really badly. He's having to take some burns there. Stay safe. There it is. Boom! Tetris for Joseph. He really needed that.
Yeah. Now it's Benji's turn to burn a bit.
Yeah, let's see.
Man,
Wow.
He's just going to have to burn this single by
Drilling.
single.
Drilling it down. Wow. Boom! Tetris for Benji.
Yeah,
And he's still in the lead. Wow.
Yeah, Joseph was burning that entire time. All right, yeah, spin from Benji at the bottom of his stack. He's going to have to play one off. It's tricky.
And Joseph clearing off and gets rewarded by that Tetris. Super clutch. Now it's really coming down to the wire.
Oh, Benji missed that with the J piece, and so that's going to hold him back a few. And this is going to give Joseph a chance to take the lead. You just get a quick long bar here.
Yeah.
And the game not giving. Joseph's into level 26. Benji going to be able to keep that lead because Joseph is getting droughted. And Benji with a Spire as well.
33.
Oh, Benji's left side, a bit messed up. Oh, and he's gonna hang that long bar. So Benji tops out 875. Joseph has a target of 876.
One more Tetris, and he's Tetris ready. This could be it. He just needs that long bar. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Joseph taking that round. Wow, that was still a nail biter. Still so close. What a match.
Sure, that left side for Benji, that was kind of the problem. He was set up kind of some weird T-spin if he could have gotten one and had the wherewithal to do it, but couldn't get it. Ended up hanging that long bar. Just couldn't rotate because there were pieces in the way. And yeah, Benji. Ooh, that was a not fun end to that match for sure for Benji. But
this
so
matchup,
close.
just having that kind of pace to be a requirement to stay, in it. You're starting to see just like they're really having to on the fly make decisions that determine their life or death. And yeah, Joseph now up by 1. Benji having to win this round to stay in the match and in the tournament. It's the elimination round. So let's see if Benji can stay in it. Joseph one away from taking this bracket.
Yeah, Benji's got to take this one game at a time. All right, let's go.
Joseph getting pumped up again. Benji looking focused. 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Tetris. Benji fighting for his tournament life. But I will say, what a performance. What a showing. People will be on notice just to see this kind of performance that Benji has, being able to pull out clutch Tetrises, being able to survive under pressure. Just really a showcase of well-rounded Tetris skills. And even in the face of a final boss like Joseph, able to perform so well.
Yeah, Benji's been really impressive this entire tournament. So we'll see. He's still got time. He still has an opportunity. It's a tall order, but again, you go one game at a time and just see what you're able to do.
Yeah, this board's starting off a bit of a mess. That'll allow Joseph to kind of take an early lead because Joseph hasn't had any difficulties yet whatsoever. Okay, Benji gonna be content to play off of row 1. Ooh. He needs to get this under control.
Yeah, this is very burnable. He's gonna get the a couple of long bars and boom Tetris for Benji. One row off the bottom. Might stay there for a while.
Yeah, he's been able to succeed doing that, you know, on several rounds against, you know, the previous opponents. So, and win, you know, with that kind of setup. Boom, Tetris for Benji. And boom, Tetris for Joseph. The scores are surprisingly similar despite that dig that Benji had to do early on. Boom, Tetris for Benji, neck and neck. Wow, boom, Tetris for Benji, maintaining that aggression even with that row 2 setup.
Yeah, on 18, it's not too consequential to, you know, lose that extra line. I mean, it's pretty much the same kind of thing. Maybe your timing a little bit is off, but usually these guys at this level can handle it.
Yep.
Joseph here uncovers on the right.
But it just shows that he knows that he needs every line possible, not waste any time burning anything down if you can help it. Nice solve there. Keeps the well open. And then he places pieces over the next hole so that it can be cleared, solved easily. You'll have to take a triple there, though. That's going to allow Joseph to get a 1 Tetris lead. Joseph set up to score again. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. And we're used to seeing games where Joseph is usually in the lead for the majority of the match, and that's just not happening this time. But now he's finally ahead. Benji only just slightly behind.
Yeah, Joseph a little frustrated with his board setup there, but finally he's getting it right. Lost a little bit of pace to Benji, but it's going to maintain that lead with the Tetris.
Yeah, still close though. Nice spin from Benji. Joseph kind of making his board more even.
Yep, almost exactly 1 Tetris lead right now for Joseph.
Neck and neck. Yeah, this is going to be another nail biter, you could tell.
Oh, the Vits from Joseph. Why not?
Vits.
That's it.
For those Vits fans out there.
Yes, the vertical eye tuck setup.
Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Okay, Benji getting a little dependent here. He'll be okay if he gets the right pieces. He has to put weight on that hole, so it's going to be a little bit of burning.
Yeah, Joseph opening up the lead a little bit here, going into transition. 3 Tetris lead. And Benji just wants a good board going into 19.
Yeah, transition's coming. He's going to have to take the triple there.
Yeah, it's trying
and
oh, it's square, no good at that moment. Very bad square.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough transition. Not too bad. Okay, you can flat burn that.
Yeah, Joseph here, 557 on level 20, 469 for Benji on 19. All right, Benji just about out.
And he's out. But down by 100,000 points now. So just that little bit of digging, and Joseph is starting to run away. Okay, Benji's back in scoring position, and we know that Benji can turn on the aggression. Boom, Tetris for Benji. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Here we go. And yeah, Benji's starting to score again. One of those players that can perform sometimes even better post-transition. But we also know that's what Joseph is known for as well.
Yeah, Joseph will not give you a lot of leeway here on from 19 to 28. So I mean, you've just got to be able to keep pace with them, which is no easy thing to do. It's a tall order indeed.
Benji getting the long bar. That's key. 2 Tetrises back to back. And building back up. Tetris ready again, just like that. Boom, Tetris for Benji. And Joseph, even with that huge scoring there, like Benji's able to keep up just from being just as aggressive and as aggressive he needs to be to keep up with a 2-time world champion. Benji, is he gonna build dirty? No, he's gonna take the double. And trying to skim off the top. He does. Boom, Tetris for Benji. Okay, Benji developing a bit of a left well here. Might not take it, though. He's set up for it.
Oh, misdrops. That's going to slow him down. Every gap you throw in there. Joseph, a little bit of a... Oh, yeah, it gets that T rumbled in there.
Yeah.
Joseph still 72,000 point lead. A little ahead in lines, not too much. Joseph.
Yeah, Benji really efficient still. Was able to survive that and still score a Tetris, so this is heating up.
Yeah, 958 for Joseph here on 28. Benji
yeah,
Longbar dependent.
Bit.
Yeah, but Benji's still having to burn his way through, and this is what could be fatal for Benji here.
Yeah, Joseph now running away, 133,000 points ahead. Boom, Tetris for Joseph, max out. Level 28.
Yeah,
one more Tetris to kill train here.
Yeah, one more available, but he's gonna have to take the burn and see if he can get one post.
Okay. Long bar. Oh, miss spin.
Okay,
and
so 1.03 for Joseph. I don't think Benji's gonna be able to catch up. He's gonna top out, and Joseph is your bracket winner.
Yep, bracket E. Your winner is Joseph Saley, but Benji, wow, what a performance. Able to push Joseph really to the limit and having to be Joseph and maybe not just another day at the office, but having to earn that paycheck, and he does.
All right, so it looks like we're going to try to get our players here into a little bit of an interview. I think we're going to start with Benji first. So Benji, if we could figure out a way to get you into our CT1 live stream channel. And as soon as we get him in there, we will figure that whole thing out. Oh, I think he's here. So ready? We're gonna whoosh.
All right, let's do it. Whoosh.
All right, and I'm sure that Vince will want me to zoom in a little bit on Benji here. Nice 3/4 shot, right? I'm not a director, but I think that's what it is. So there you go. Benji.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
It's Vandy and Chris.
Yo. So Benji, congratulations for making top 16. Your performance was amazing. You've got some remarkable survival skills. We saw more dirty Tetrises and just crazy resourceful setups from you that maybe people might not have expected. You got all the way to final boss Joseph. Tell us what that was like, and how did you think that you're going to perform coming into bracket E?
This is definitely a lot better than I thought I would do. I I was really excited to get into the top three because that's farther than I got last year. Really excited to beat Alex. He's an amazing player, and I really went all in on those Tetrises at the end, and it was really cool that that paid off, and I managed to get all the way to Joseph.
Yeah, all of your matches were surprisingly, they were always so close, and every opponent that you had, you really pushed them. Were you aware of like the score differentials? Were you just always maximizing everything? Did you have your foot to the floor, pedal to the metal at all times, or were you actually throttling any sort of aggression depending on how your opponent was doing?
Especially in the matches against Joseph, I was really trying to play as perfect as I could, and that worked out really well. But I kept in the first game, I got really far and I got the almost 1.2. But in the last games, I didn't get all the way to the kill screen, and that's what made me lose.
But yeah, we did notice though, like your transition scores were actually getting better, like versus Joseph, and we're like, whoa, Benji just like scored much higher than he did earlier in the day, so it showed. So yeah, good job there.
Thank you.
Yeah, Benji, you've got a ton of competitive experience online, playing throughout the year on Switch. Talk about, kind of how you started. Because I think maybe for a lot of folks, who maybe tune into this thing once a year, it's like, who's this Benji guy, right? So talk about just kind of your journey and how you got to the point now where basically threatened a world champion for a spot in top eight.
Yeah, well, in 2020, I played a whole lot, and I got my first max out summer of 2020. And it was all kind of leading up into 2020 CTWC. So I played in 2020 CTWC, and I did pretty well. I thought I did pretty well. I made it to top four in my bracket, top 32 in the entire thing. And this CTWC, I thought I'd do pretty much the same because I felt like I kind of moved with the entire field, that I was still kind of at the same level, but I managed to do a lot better than I expected. And
The bar has totally been raised everywhere, but people will look at your matches, and you are one of the ones to raise that bar. So definitely feel good about that.
yeah,
Yeah, did you so you said you did better than you expected. What was your mindset going into this whole thing? Were you just trying to kind of hang in there and maybe eke one out, or did you have something that you kind of a game plan going into this whole thing?
well, I really thought that the way it would go was I would lose to Alex, win my first game in the losers bracket, and then lose to Alex again. But I actually ended up beating Alex in that game, which was really unexpected for me. And so that was that's how I thought I would do. But I did better, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, that's not easy to have to come in, in a bracket with like Alex T, which pretty much almost as scary as Joseph, really, in a lot of ways. And then several other. I mean, Green Tea, of course, was in the mix, and that's kind of a wild card because you don't know exactly what he's capable of or can do. So yeah, as the day wore on, did the sort of length of the day wear on you at all? Was that a factor, like stamina?
Oh yeah, I started missing some taps. I started like kind of getting a little tired mostly. But I feel like my stacking got better, especially on 18, and I kind of accomplishing my goal kind of took the edge off of pressure and all that.
yeah. Your stacking definitely was solid, and I think towards the end of the pre-Joseph matches, there were maybe some misdrops, but once you got to Joseph, it seemed like you weren't making any more misdrops or anything of that, and it was just pedal to the metal and really good scores.
Yeah, I was really focusing against Joseph. In the matches previous, I kind of was like ready to lose almost. I thought I would go out any second, but so I guess I was a little reckless, I guess. But when I got to Joseph, I really wanted to try to match him and try to win, and so that's what led to me going pretty aggressive on 18, and I got the bars and I managed to get some pretty high scores.
Yeah.
So you're doing a lot of curls there. I see some weights in the background. Do you have a vigorous training regimen there to get ready for CTWC, both mind and body?
Yeah, I was actually doing some reps with my left hand during the break because I didn't want to get my right hand tired, and it was already really tired.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, cool. Benji, I don't know. I think you really you really surprised a lot of people. I think you made a lot of new fans, for sure. I mean, it was like a whole, in a lot of ways, it was like a whole new Benji. Like it was like super aggressive. It was really super cool to watch. So congratulations on what I think is a really great result. Top 16 coming into this field, especially as kind of a 30, what was it, 35? Is that where you were? 35 or 30?
35th seed.
Yeah, 35th seed. So I think that is a huge accomplishment to get this far, especially having to come through the losers bracket, which again also is not easy. It's a long day. So I think you did awesome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good job, and we can't wait to see you play again.
Any shout outs, Benji?
Shout out to Green Tea. I really wanted to play him, so I was almost hoping that Rhubarb would win that match. He's been an idol of mine since I watched 2019 CTWC live, and I really did want to play him, and it was really cool to
Well,
beat him as well.
hope that's in the cards for the future then.
Hmm.
All right, cool. Well, Benji, thank you so much. Hope to see a lot more of you around. I mean, I remember like, who is this annoying guy in the Discord? But now a fixture of the community and now top 16 CTWC finalist. And yeah, really proud, man. Great job.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
job.
All right, see you, man. And all right, we're gonna try to get our winner of this bracket. Goodbye. See you. Bye. We're gonna try to get the winner of our bracket into an interview here. So if our mods can help make that happen, we will try to get that to happen. But yeah, Chris, that was super fun to watch Benji like emerge. Just like. It's like, where was this guy hidden? And it's like really going toe to toe with some of the best players in the world. So,
But yeah, like you said, like the whole field came up, but he's coming up along with that field and kind of helping raise the bar for everyone. So you're gonna have names that rise up and put people on notice. So yeah, good job, Benji.
yes, indeed. All right, trying to get Joseph into here. So as soon as we do, we will get that guy. Some of you might know him. Oh, I see him, and now I just have to. Let's see, there he is.
Hello?
Hey, it is
Hey guys.
two-time former CTWC World Champion Joseph. Good to see you again, man.
Good to see you guys as well.
Yeah. So it's so fun to see you. To be able to call this bracket with you in it. I think always a lot of interest in what you're up to. The last year it seems like a lot less Joseph kind of streaming, taking part in competitive stuff. So where you been?
I've been busy with school, honestly. School's taken a lot of time out of my touches play, and I'm okay with it, I'm still able to perform at a high level, even though I don't play as much. I've learned how to practice more efficiently, so I don't have to use more days and more time to practice. But yeah, most of my time is going towards school, and yeah, basically that's it.
That makes it all the more impressive. So, I mean, I was gonna ask, like, well, how much did you have to practice, and maybe in comparison to previous years, maybe maintaining your skill takes less time, but give us an idea of like just maybe instead of using like your whole hand, you're just using your pinky now. Is that
No.
are you feeling like maybe you're only at a lower percentage of your power level, or how are you applying your time, and how efficient has that been for you?
Yeah, I'm definitely not at my peak anymore. I don't know. When it comes to practicing for this tournament, I played one time last week.
Wow.
And a couple times throughout the week, like maybe
Okay.
3 games.
So yeah,
But
that's gonna put the
basically
whole
that's-
field on notice.
Right. That was basically my practice. I didn't have much time to practice. Obviously, I have a lot of homework and a lot of schoolwork to finish up. So, yeah, it's just a time
Yeah.
management type of thing.
if you can do that with just that little practice, then well, how about coming up for the top 8? Do you have any plans? How are you going to approach that?
Yeah, I will see. I'll try to incorporate more practice into my, I guess my time. I definitely want to stream more, get to know the viewers a little bit better, and just have that, I don't know, fan base. Going into the top 8, and I obviously want to practice for myself as well. I'm definitely not where I should be.
Okay, well, we're hoping,
in terms of performance.
Yeah, that you're gonna be in, your top form for top 8. A lot of people want to see that, and they're looking forward to you. You have your fans, and they're clamoring to see final boss Joseph maybe take that 3rd title. What are your feelings on that? Like the field and your chances, and well, what's your plan?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna go into it. Whatever happens, happens. Take it one game at a time. Keep a positive mindset. Without that, you're not going to get really far. So it's just a mental game, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're a seasoned veteran at this point. I mean, 2018, 19, 20, 2021. So that's 4 years, man. You're old, bro.
Yeah, actually, tomorrow marks my 4-year anniversary playing this game.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
October 17th. Yeah, October 17th is my 4th year anniversary playing this game.
Yeah, I've been playing this game. I've been playing this game 40 years, and I can't even do anything. So it's incredible. It's amazing. So, dude, I mean, obviously, a lot of people, I mean, it's easy to get a big head, but a lot of the folks in this field were inspired by what they saw you do. So it must be weird to come in here. Like just a couple of years ago, you're like, oh, I just came here to qualify. And now all of a sudden, like you're the guy everyone's got their eyes on and inspired a lot of these folks. So it must be gratifying to see all these folks getting involved in a scene that you helped to build. Yeah.
You are really, you were the next generation, and you're bringing in new generations. That must be an amazing feeling because, there were the ones that came before you, especially like Jonas. And you were, you had their example, their lead to follow. Now you're that. So what does it feel like being in that position now?
Yeah, definitely. I guess filling in these shoes is not the easiest. And I'm definitely not on Twitch as much. And it's, it's hard to connect with the community a little bit. But I don't know. I'm just doing what I can for the community, and competing is what I'm good at. So this is what I do for the community.
You got to have these priorities. I mean, you're in school. Ultimately, of course, it's very lucrative for you to play these events and things like that. But ultimately, school is where, big time investment has to come. So it's great to have you in these events, and so many people just very excited that you're involved. Now, of course, you came into this bracket and you saw that Green Tea was here, so that's gonna be in the back of your mind, like, hey, like another repeat of top 4 from 2019. Was that in the back of your mind?
Yeah, definitely. I went to the store and I was like, oh my god, this is Green Tea's drink, right? And I was like, I gotta get it. And if we ever like faced in the bracket, I would have taken a sip with him.
Yeah, and I did see you take a sip of it, and you made kind of a face.
It's not my thing.
Yeah, like a green tea with a water chaser. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, it does kind of taste like dirt. Like, yeah, like almonds and dirt mixed together. But I like it, so I don't know. I'm into it, so it's really good for you. So, that's cool. So yeah, between now and then, between now and of course November, which is about a month from now, you're gonna be playing much, or you're just gonna kind of tune up a couple times and.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'll try to make more time, make more space for Tetris. But like even like tonight, like I have like 2-3 more assignments to finish up before 11:59 tonight. So after this, I gotta start grinding for that. But yeah, we'll see. I'll definitely try.
But yeah, I mean, that didn't affect your the overall performance. You tore through that bracket with very little difficulty, and even though maybe some people would have looked at the bracket and said that you tearing through it was a given, I saw the matches you had to play, and you had to fight and earn those matches. So you should be very proud of your performance.
Yeah, thank you so much.